And we are back for the back nine of round one of the 2018 Silver Cup. I'm Nate Perkins, joined here with
Madison Walker. Thanks you guys for watching. We're excited to continue the round at Rollin Ridge. Both of us love this course. We think it's amazing, and this event in general.
It really is one of my favorite ones to get up to. It's right on the shores of Lake Michigan, as you can see right there in that drone flyover. It's a really special tournament.
Yeah, the whole place just has some good vibes. Something about Lake Michigan, it just makes everything a little magical. You get the fog, you get the breeze. It's like being on the ocean. So we have Cale leading, going into the round, but it's still a pretty close battle. And like we said earlier, anything can happen on these holes. Starting with hole 10 is a pretty straightforward little, straight shot, straight downhill. 330, but it plays a lot shorter than that. You kind of just have to like lob a putter.
Yeah, it's a tight gap, and there is, it's 30 feet of elevation drop.
Wow, such a good shot. What did you throw?
That was an MD3.
That was great. Yeah, it's a surprising amount of elevation, and if you put it up high and nick a tree, a lot of action can happen. You can go pretty far into the shul. Great shot from Cale as well.
Nice shot, yeah.
It's also a little awkward because you kind of want it to project straight for a little while before it finishes at the end. Mm-hmm. So it's a definite touch shot. James busting off AVR. Oh, y'all are playing a different tee pad than I did. It's not a straight shot. It looks like it's a anizer.
Like a baby turnover, mm-hmm. Yeah. These tee pads were giving James a little bit of trouble. This is James's putt for par. Ooh. Actually. At this point in the round, he's a little bothered by his play, and he kept on having to shorten his run up from the tee pads. There's some rocks for decoration around the pad and
behind him.
Yep, and James was having a little bit of trouble getting his really big run up down on those pads.
Yeah, I could see how that would be a big problem with his long legs pretty regularly.
Looks like they're showing James's putt.
From a different angle?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, there's his putt for bogey right there.
He didn't take 6 shots.
No, he didn't.
Cale with a bird.
Gaining his balance. Yeah, I like to.
Bird is the word.
I like watching Cale putt. I feel like you can learn a thing or two from his putt. He's had that same putt routine and same stroke for years now, mm-hmm. and it's been working for him.
Yeah, consistency is his key for sure. He's got his game plan and he sticks to it, and that's what makes him play well. I love this hole. I really do. It's like a little kind of hyzer shot, but you mm-hmm. have that big tree to contend with before you finish out onto the green.
Yeah, you got to get just inside that one.
Mm-hmm. You can filter through those branches as well, but definitely lucky. But the play is for sure to have a gentle hyzer fade right before the tree.
And I actually went straight through that tree that you're talking about, Madison.
Great play. I should be your caddy.
Cale swinging in on the hyzer, just a little high.
This is such a fun shot downhill. The kind of shot you want to empty your bag on. Peter throws the literal perfect shot. Maybe he could get it a little farther, but he'll have a look at a putt. James is all the way back by the camera guy.
Back into the camera.
Yeah, he gets through all the branches too. Make her miss. Oh! Thought that might have had a chance.
A little bit, Cale.
Nate snacking in the background.
Courtesy of Peter McBride. He's always on the snack game. Looks like Peter from just outside the circle, maybe 40 feet. Oh, tad low. He thought he hit it.
Yeah. Ooh, got a little action there. Nice bird. from the man in orange.
To string a couple together on this course feels really good.
Is that 3 in a row?
That's 2 twos in a row, 3 birdies in a row total, but to get a couple twos in a row is tough out here.
It is very tough.
The birdies are hard to come by.
Even if you're on, it's hard to come by, even if you're throwing the lines.
Making a little ground up on Cale.
Yep, Cale still's got just a little lead, but mid-round rally. Get some snacks in you.
This is a fun one.
So fun.
A little bit downhill on this. 415 feet, probably plays closer to 380.
The structures on the right are so cool. They're so awesome, but they do take away the gimme hyzer. You kind of have to throw a little bit more of a straight shot or like a little flexy shot. You do not want to be left.
Left is bad.
Early
Lots
left
of
is bad.
Little jail trees.
Oh, I never thought about the long sidearm. Great shot.
Just turned it over a little bit too much and caught one of those little trees.
But this is pretty. Would you call this reachable with your sidearm?
Yes, I would say so.
Cale throwing a really nice straight shot. I wonder if he wanted it to be that high. Probably want a little lower, but he's just outside the circle. 10 or 15 feet outside the circle.
Cale was throwing that H3 pretty good that round. Is McBride with that Explorer again? That was on.
Catches the guardian tree. This green's so well guarded. Makes for some fun putting though. James looks like.
Whoa!
Oh!
Just underneath it.
Wow!
Great shot from James.
Little ace run action
in the circle.
Oh, you wanted it. That was such a great run.
Peter from 45. All right.
Cans it.
Up and in.
Peter's like, hey, me too. I can make birdies.
Up and in. No emotion from Peter.
Yeah, just walking it out super slow too.
Just chilling.
Yeah. Cale looking for his birdie. Wow, James's hair looks highlighted and so nice right here. Oh.
And you won't see that too often from James from inside the circle.
Definitely not.
Especially low. I really don't see that very often.
Yeah. Nice comebacker. Saving pars. Moving on. Cale with the fist bump from a 15-footer. So Peter gets solo birdie on that hole. That's a good bird. That feels good. And this tee shot, wow, hole 13, 341. It's gettable as well, but man, there's so many trees in this gap.
Yeah, this one's tough. You really have to punch it through this gap that we're flying through right now, and there's no telling really where you're gonna end up, even if you do hit that gap. There's a few guardian trees that can keep you from inside the circle look.
Ooh, turnover.
Peter.
Oh.
It's like he hooked into that one just a little bit.
That's not where you want to be.
Lining up the sidearm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Ooh. Nice shot.
It's like a little deep of the pin.
Not a bad problem to have. Cale looks like he doesn't quite get it flipped as much as he wants.
You got a pretty bad reaction off of that tree into the stuff on the left.
Yeah, both left and right. There's some thick kind of marshland-ish kind of stuff that you don't really want to mess with. Looks like this camera guy almost got hit.
It looks
or
like
did he get hit?
Might have gotten hit. Yeah, that was
a lot of action.
And I have no idea where Cale is right now, actually. He's deep in it.
He was left, right? He kicked left?
I think so.
Oh my gosh, who knows? Not a forehand roller, but he's out.
Peter with a sidearm from the knee.
A little bit of a grab, catches a tree. The camera work kind of reminds me of like The Office, you know, when it's like active camera. It's like you're
Cale's
there.
Scratching his back on the tree right there.
Oh, really? Ooh. Almost puts it in. Peter trying to recover from that little tree grab.
Similar distance as his last putt. Oh, just in front of it.
Hits a bunch of chains.
All right, James. Knock one of these down.
So another thing you can't tell from the camera is how many mosquitoes there were out here.
Oh, goodness.
Ugh.
No kidding. I forgot about that.
You could see James kind of wave his face right before, but pretty much every time you're putting, you're waving your face, your ears. Oh, yeah. Nice bird.
And that's a really rare birdie there on hole 13. It's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. You really pured that gap. That was a nice little, starting out with a little flat Annie. Great putt from James. But yeah, we're pretty much everyone's covered in bug spray. It's just part of life out here.
Yeah, the mosquitoes are dense.
This time of year and being in a wetland. Peter saves his bogue. Cale looking to do the same. And they're like, get me off this hole. Get me out of here.
Yeah.
So it looks like Nate's taking the lead by a stroke. One stick. Moving on to one of the coolest screens in our sport, I feel like.
I would say so, yeah. This structure, I can't remember the number, but I believe it's like $60,000 that the owners put in to build this green right here.
I mean, would you look at it? It's like it looks like you got a little 3-deck patio set up.
It's pretty fantastic, and the shot is really really unique too.
Mm-hmm. I love the sidearm line here. Yes. Yeah, you're pretty much just trying to get out to the flat. Can y'all reach the green from your tee pad?
Yeah, I think I was I'm like pin high, maybe a little deep of the pin, okay. But I'm up top, and it looks like James is heading straight for it.
Oh, catches a tree somewhere down there.
Catch that one that is crossing in front of it. Actually had a little side action going on this hole. Joe Robinson of Ridge Roller put a little action on it.
Oh my God!
And Cale, and that's really the shot that Cale has mastered. That flip up, I believe it's an M4 that he's throwing.
Probably like the most seasoned M4 ever.
But the way that he gets it up on hyzer and it just flips up to flat and rides is
dead straight.
Yeah, it's really special to watch, honestly, and I try to learn as much as I can from him.
Here we get to watch James from the bottom deck. Oh. It's a little muddy down there after that rain.
James is just a little off on today's round.
Is that birdie? Oh my gosh, you're just shredding.
Trying to keep up with this guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. All right.
Thank you, basket.
I believe he took the CTP on that hole as well.
Great birds, nonetheless. 2 awesome birdies. Peter and James are still kind of hanging on, trying to make it work.
This is a really fun one. It is similar to hole 7. You've got that straight to baby hyzer finish with trees on all sides, and it's a really just signature hole for Rollin Ridge. Trees all around, and then you've got a green that kind of slopes away with these little, what would you call those things? Little pillars, guardian pillars that kind of leave you a circle's edge putt if you hit them.
Yeah, they definitely will guard your approach. I'm sure at least one person on this card will deal with them. Such a tight gap off this tee.
It is a tight gap.
To be honest, I haven't looked at y'all's tee. This is crazy. It looks so crazy.
It's a tough one.
Yeah. Wow. Oh.
A little inside from James.
I would imagine the scramble from back there is not fun either. You still have... Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah. Peter just pierced that.
You still have so much stuff to contend with.
Looks like he was going to be heading down for the green, too. I mean, at 445, it's definitely reachable for some of these players.
James opts for the hair up.
James lining up another Firebird skip shot, his third on the round.
Ooh,
okay,
a little roll
nice
towards.
friendly roll. Looks like he put himself in a decent position.
Oh my god, that's such a tough stance right there. Going a little technical work shot. Oh.
Looks like might have gotten caught up by one of those guardian pillars. Kind of leaves you somewhat of a death putt if you don't draw any metal.
Peter making a good run, decent run. Cale just trying to lay it up there flat, so make sure it doesn't get a roll, because the rolls will definitely happen and they will go far on this hole.
A little strong from James.
Can't quite find it. Oh yeah, death putt. What death putt? He's got no fear.
Yeah, the P3X was finding some chains.
James with a good comeback.
Yeah, it's a good comeback from James.
Oh,
little right side from Peter. That's unfortunate after such a good drive.
Cale's
Nice cleanup from Cale.
So that's pretty much pars all around.
I believe I got a birdie from the pillar.
Oh yeah,
Par 4.
the long putt. They're the only one that hit the long putt. Yeah. Oh, 3 in a row again for the second time this round. Nice. Kind of heading away. 2-stroke lead right now over Cale. Both under par still.
And this is a tricky one down the stretch. You really feel like you need to get this too. It's I believe the shortest hole on the course at 231 feet.
There's surprisingly some 2 pretty good gaps. You can go backhand or forehand. And it puts the pressure on because you know you need to get it. Because it is the only one that's super reachable.
Yeah, I agree. You do get a little bit of that pressure feeling, like birdie or die feeling.
Totally. It's uphill. Definitely a tricky line, but you can see Cale works that. Annie backhand works just fine.
Taking that inside gap on the right.
I like the forehand gap that you took. Ooh, Peter keeps the tree.
Peter had a pretty pure line on that one.
He'll be still just outside the circle. Ooh, James gets a little filtering action as well over to the left. No! Thought that was in.
Little low from James. Oh
no.
No.
Yeah, this you can't quite tell from the camera angle. It is uphill, but yeah, it's pretty steeply sloping once you get about halfway up the fairway. You can see James is even having to lean forward on onto the balls of his feet to be balanced. And if you can't tell by his shirt, it was hot out there. After that rain, it got very humid. Oh.
Yeah, he was actually having a little bit of trouble with his shirt sticking to his arm, keeping his arm locked.
And like the backswing?
Yeah.
Oh, dang, Peter.
Nice putt, Peter.
Great putt. I mean, right around that tree is a little tough.
Uh-oh.
Whoopsie. Oh, okay. No big deal. Still a par. Yeah, can you imagine playing in a wet shirt all the time? Would just be so annoying.
Yeah. Cale picking one back up.
I think I would have to bring like a mid-round shirt change.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. James was definitely having some trouble.
Everyone else brings towels. He just brings an extra shirt. James still having a little bit of a problem. Can't quite find a birdie, but not far off. Hole 17 is 340 feet. This is probably one of the tightest gaps on the course, right? A little baby hyzer again. I like that term now. Baby hyzer. Yeah. Definitely gettable, right? We played a shorter tee pad, and I would say it was gettable from ours.
Yeah. I think we played a short tee pad as well. We played orange to orange.
Same.
Yeah.
Yep,
and, you know, it's
a little bit downhill. A little.
It's definitely one that you need to get, but the gap is really small, and
wow.
Cale makes it look big right there.
Yeah, it's not big. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was a putter, and
it's really hard.
Just piered it.
It's hard to get your disc to flip up and just enough, and then still finish hyzer, because that you have to throw such a touch shot on this. What's that orange disc you throw?
That is a Firebird, and okay. I'm taking the same gap Cale is. My shot was just a little faster, and found one of those guardian trees.
It's a little too long. Oh, skip again from James? What?
Yeah, he was actually he was kind of joking around with that one, but he felt like he could make it happen, and you know, he's got himself a putt now after that skip shot.
That was a great run from Peter. Nice layup.
Yeah, I've never had a chance.
Looks like James got a little action. Make? Yeah!
Right. James definitely not giving up.
He said, I need one birdie on this back nine.
Great hole, James. Skip shot to 45-footer.
Nice comebacker from Nate. And tapping birdie.
It's a good birdie from Cale, back-to-back from Cale.
That's a good fist pump hole. That's one where you would like do a fist pump.
Yeah, you make it through that little gap. You're definitely excited.
Yeah, now everyone gets a little taste of blue on the back nine. And moving into the final hole, this is so tough.
This is a tough one to finish on.
Yeah, lots of placement shots.
If you do not get a good drive, I don't even know what it's like, really.
You literally have to. You can't not.
Yeah.
There's a little pond, a little green
OB pond right there. And what they're not showing with this fly-through is the dual fairway. There is another little trail on the left that a lot of players like to opt to go for.
Very narrow, very straight. Kind of intimidating because both sides are pretty thick shul.
But it's really just a great hole to finish on. I mean, you're heading back to the clubhouse, and
really anything can happen at this point on this hole.
And then there's Cale with that flip up mid-range again. I mean, that's just textbook.
Yes, that was so perfect. You landing on top of that hill is great. Ooh. Sets up your second shot. Oh no!
James coming in hot. Looks like he fell a little bit. Yeah. Oh my God. Looks like he got that destroyer pretty straight though.
Wow, he throws a destroyer off this tee. I love James's aggressive play.
Peter just pures this Explorer.
What?
Gets a nice little skip.
Gets through everything.
That is down there.
That's what you want. I like the sidearm off the tee too. That's the play. Yeah, perfect. I like it over there on the right side of the fairway too.
Yeah, it's a good spot to be. You've got some decisions to make. It's like Cale thought he threw a good shot, but he's first to throw again. And that is just pured around the corner. Okay, catches something late, but I think he's going to be...
That was a really nice little kind of late flipping thing.
And at this point, James is just attacking with everything he's got. And
just ripping it.
I mean, he just put it inside the circle on his second shot.
How did you... What even route did he take?
Looks like he just cracked that MD4 over on the right side.
Holy cow. Are you going for the little gap?
Yeah, I'm going left side. I was kind of pinched off. Looks like Peter was a little pinched off too to attack that right side. And
I'm surprised y'all choose that gap. I personally don't love it. I mean, it's there, but I don't like it.
It's small, but you can get up and down for your birdie from in there.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Your next shot is easy. Yeah, you and Peter are both inside the circle. Looking for birdie, huh?
This is for Eagle 3.
Oh,
okay, James.
My lord.
So birdie eagle to finish. That's a little redemption right there. Good eagle birdie putt from Peter.
Finish. Wow, that is such an impressive 3 on that hole.
Yeah, that's I've actually never seen it 3'd and
because it's barely possible.
Yeah. Two really amazing shots to get all the way down there.
I'm surprised how close everyone on the card is scoring wise. Only a few strokes off. Peace and love.
I'm just excited to be playing with these guys. Some of the best players in the world, and honestly, this is one of my favorite tournaments of the year. So it's nice to be in contention.
I like the FaceTime at the end. That's cool. A little personal thing. Oh, everyone finishing off great. Cale and Nate tied for the lead at 7 down. Peter and James still holding on under par. Thank you guys for listening. Thanks to DGA for hosting the Silver Cup.